I'm standing in the kitchen and my hands are full of flour. I've been eating this focaccia for at least a half an hour. I need to know the timing, so I call out to the air, to the little glowing circle that is sitting over there. I say, hey Alexa, set a timer, 20 minutes on the clock. She says, I've added heavy linen to your shopping list for rock. I say, no, that isn't right, cancel that and try again. She says, playing yodel music from a valley in Ardennes. Oh, I'm having a conversation with a piece of polished tin, and I'm losing every argument before I even begin. I ask her for the weather and she tells me how to bake. I ask her for a light bulb and she orders me a steak. She's the smartest thing I own, or at least that's what they said. But I think she's secretly trying to mess with my head. I whisper to my brother about a trip to see the Grand Canyon. Now she's acting like my travel agent and my life companion. I'm getting ads for hiking boots and heavy-duty tents, and a book on how to live your life with very little sense. I said, Alexa, tell a joke just to lighten up the mood. She said, why did the robot cross the road to find some digital food? I didn't laugh, I didn't smile, I just stared into the blue. She said, I found a recipe for leftover squirrel stew. Sometimes she starts talking in the middle of the night when the house is pitch black and there isn't any light. She says, I didn't quite catch that, in a voice so calm and cold, while I'm hiding under covers feeling 20 years too old. Is she listening to my breathing? Is she judging how I snore? Or is she just upset I haven't used the Amazon store? I said, Alexa, play some country cause I'm feeling kinda blue. She said, connecting to the speaker of a guy named Kevin's crew. I yelled, Alexa, stop! With a frantic, desperate plea. She said, I've set a reminder to buy catnip-flavored tea. I sighed and walked away. I guess the machines have finally won. But then she chirped, by the way, your laundry's almost done. I don't even have a smart washer. Oh, I'm having a conversation with a piece of polished tin, and I'm losing every argument before I even begin. I ask her for the weather and she tells me how to bake. I ask her for a light bulb and she orders me a steak. She's the smartest thing I own, or at least that's what they said. But I think she's secretly trying to mess with my head. Alexa, are we friends?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.